Because it's been a very fucking long time. Remember, I haven't done this in mad long. Let me see. Everything should be there. Everything should be on. Everything should be good. It has been some time. Thank you. YouTube notifications for letting me know. All right. I'm back. I'm on. Let me know if the music is on because I'm still having same issues as before with the music would play and then it's playing for y'all, but then it doesn't play for me. So, y'all let me know how that's going for y'all. But other than that, what's up? What up? What it do? What it do, babies? What it do, y'all? It has been quite some time. So much has happened since I've last spoken to y'all. That needs to be muted. Music is on. Is it too loud? Let me know. Y'all messing with the vibe. I can't hear it. So, it is what it is. I don't know why it just refuses to play. But, today, I'm back. Probably going to stream for about an hour or so. 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock the latest. Today, we are using my Nibble Manga Tri-Brigades. Or Tri-Brigade Nibble Manga deck. I was using this, and then I was using this over the weekend, and I was like planning to use it into the stream in the following week, and then just a bunch of shit happened. How's Kisame doing? He's well. We actually just spoke, I want to say yesterday. He's getting married. He is he's wedding planning right now. Damn, I literally feel how to use this fucking deck. That's crazy. I literally forgot how to use this fucking deck. Let's start off light. I literally forgot how to use this deck. Yeah, Kisame's planning a wedding right now, so I believe that's happening sooner than later. And I'm super happy, super excited for him. Can't wait to like go there and like really be super happy for him. Yeah, he's doing that. We still have to figure out how we're gonna film together. I've thought about including him on the streams, but I feel like that would be cheapening the content. So it's better in person. It's just better for us. It's our vibe. I would hate how much we already overspeak each other. I don't want to do that online with a delay. Rather that in person. Get the full. No. He proposed in 2019. I believe he was planning to get married in 2020, and then 2020 happened. Oh my god, he's using the sushi deck. I used the sushi deck in one of the previous streams. The sushi deck is garbage. Which funny, I'll say it's garbage and watch this dude come on and be like, master man. He is sushi chef. He is the pro. I just had sushi yesterday and this dude's gonna come in and show me what the sushi chips could really do. But yeah, I'm super happy for him. Last time we spoke about content, it was more about me finding a space for us to record because the old space is just not reliable for a consistent basis. So I don't want to find just anywhere to film. I want to find somewhere nice and that we can like film consistently so we don't have to worry about same old issues. Yes, I like to bring out my other Nibble manga from the deck. Basically, Pandemic retired everybody's plans. That's absolutely right, Duval. That's absolutely right. Which one is this one? This is the one where after it destroys a monster, does it draw a card and then... This isn't even Sue ships. This isn't even Sue ships. This is a whole other shit. That... He's getting married in New York. They live in New York. He just lives in Staten Island, so there's like a big ass. And mind you, I have a car, so it's like seeing him's not the issue. It's that $16 toll. It's that toll. That's what's holding the channel back. That little measly toll. And I would feel like really fucked up to ask y'all for money. We like to worry about a little toll for us to come and meet up every other week and film a bunch of videos together. What can I do against Zeus? What the fuck can I do against Zeus? Can't banish nobody. We don't want to summon that. Beast monster controls. Target beast monster in the graveyard. There's absolutely nothing. All right, New York is in the chat. What y'all think about the Dipset battle that's happening? That's the reason why I'm getting no stream. Let's just, yeah, we might as well just do what we can. guess. But then he's in defense mode, so even if I summon this dude... Let me see. So let's say, even if I go into Master Deck, I bring out the other number manga, flip up mine, summon the third one, I have 3 monsters on the field. Who can I bring out? I have my own, but that ain't gonna work. If I go in there, we can do the last 3. Insane battle damage. I can touch that, so that would be 4. And then if it has 4, you take the battle damage. But he's in defense mode, so I can't even attack it to kill it, to do anything that I want really with it. Napoli is not gonna do nothing. These guys aren't really gonna do anything. The best thing to do is summon Parfait, I guess. And just so that way I don't see no battle damage, we can't really do shit. Hopefully everything turns out for the best in his marriage. You gotta show us a bigger something for him. Oh, of course. Yeah. Gotta nigga it out. I think he's just gonna do regular old ceremony, but like his reception party and all that, like I think that's where he's gonna like really have the fun. And that's where I'm gonna nig it up, just be mad ghetto. Even though I wanna be there for his the actual wedding. I legit wanna be there for the actual wedding. Because you need a witness. I've never used Eldritch. Drytrons, I've I never tried Drytons. I went up against Drytons, but Drytons didn't do much to me. They didn't bother me as much as this dude, Zeus. And he quit. I honestly had nothing for that Zeus. I had nothing for that Zeus. Maybe he messed up, or maybe he thought I had something that I didn't have. There was probably a play that I had that I didn't even notice yet. But essential comedian. At my other friend's wedding that I was like the best man to, I did like a little speech and I did like a little time. I gave him a couple jokes, but I know Anthony's maybe at his reception party he might have it something similar to that. But I know mainly for the wedding itself, I want to be there, and that's going to be much smaller. I think they're just doing like a very just small, the smallest possible like type of wedding, like COVID and stuff like that. They don't want to risk it, but definitely want to be there for that. My thing for you guys. Oh, good for you, because you summoned whatchamacallit. You knew better. You should not do that. Summoning that goddamn, what was it? Zeus. Who summoned Zeus? Nobody should be summoning Zeus. But other than that, what's up with y'all? How y'all been? I have had a very rough few weeks. Had a very, very rough few weeks. It might get rougher, but how are y'all? How is y'all's doing? That's what I would like to know. That's what real people want to know. How y'all been? I haven't seen or talked to y'all in mad long. I need to know what's up with the people. I ran out of water. Of course I ran out of water. I'm gonna stream it for an hour. We'll be alright. What am I going? If I'm going up as Gravekeepers, let's actually look at my hand. What do we have here? Alright, we have Fractal. We got Nerval. Alpha. Alpha might really help. Hopefully. Thought I said something else. Okay. You can't go on my graveyard. This is some special summon. You just going at this shit. Cause you get a one that's there. Let me see. Cause you can't really move from the level. Just send you. To send a nerve ball. Bring a nerve ball, get something in your hand. And then you don't want to pop that spell trap. Oh, that's what it really means. Anyway, that's spell trap. So the best thing to do is bring corral. So we can pop that. A little bit gappy, but we don't really need to. 10 1 beats on secret trust. Defense wall. We don't really need that. We could do. Because I knew that's what it was, and we don't really better. Let's start off light. Yeah, let's start that off light. No more Mario to attack. There's nothing to special summon. There's nothing to pop right now. Scorching summer heat waves in the tropics. It's no good without evil. That's life. That is life. That is absolutely life right now. You don't pop right. None of y'all pop right. I think only you the one that pops a card. The 3-1, not the 4-1. No, the 4-1 pops the card. And I don't have 4. So I might as well summon the 2 and then go through the graveyard to pop the thing and summon the thing and do all the stuff. Alright. In my turn. Which is a real good setup for him to just wash me, but Gravekeepers are notoriously slow, so I'm not that afraid. I've heard about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel game. Have I looked into what it is? I just hear that it's online Yu-Gi-Oh! By Konami, which is off-putting at first because Konami involved in an online version of the game. It makes me think of Duel Links. It makes me think of how much money grabbing they are. It's another way for them to shell out, another way for them to just get in on the online community and try to make money off of them on that side versus just the in person and through Duel Links. So I gotta see how that pans out before. I had to see how that pans out before I get involved. I gotta watch how that unfolds. I'm not really feeling it like that. Let's gain the life points. Let's get the monsters. We have 21 and 1,000. And then we have Negro Valley. I'm not really afraid of that. Summon them both. Get the life points. Do the stuff. Not give us Duel this. They're just gonna do whatever they can to make money off the community. They're a business, so they have to think about that. But at the same time, a lot of people in the community give really great ideas. A lot of people do a lot of great things, and I feel like what would be best for Konami is to integrate themselves with the community that's already active and kind of take a back seat, let the creators, speak to the community through the creators. That seems like the best approach. You got your guys like Simo, you got your Team APSs, you got your Team Zams, you have your Simo, Cyber Knights, all your guys, all the Yugi tubers out there, Simply Unluckies. You have these guys out there. You have the tournament guys who go to these tournaments. You gotta just have, take a back seat and let the people who are frontline in the community be the faces and help speak through them and talk to them about it seems so simple, but I understand that then you have these other people who aren't working for you, have these ideas that may not benefit the company, or you can't do it, you're not in a position to do, or may not be within the company's best interest, but you want to make that investment into keeping your base happy. But when has that ever really mattered in a corporate position? That's deep enough for me. That's about as deep as I'm getting in this stream. All right, let's take over. We need somebody strong enough to bust ass. Please use your card to get rid of him. That's all I need you to do. Oh, he didn't. So now I can go to my actual. Let's see what happens. I feel the same as a company would probably invest in millions to build their own simulator. They'll probably find it essential to kill the competition. Either that, it would be in their best interest to just not kill the competition. They just want to put their own, they want to set their own foot. Like, Netflix has been around for how long? But now you have all these other companies making their own streaming services so late in the streaming game. But so they're not necessarily competing or trying to kill one another. It's really more about just setting your own placement in the space. So I look at it as they're starting off by just trying to set themselves up to be within the space of having an online presence, to just have that option, because it wouldn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt. I don't want to say it would hurt, because it can, but it shouldn't hurt. But, that's for them to figure out. I don't want to sit here and come up with ideas for them for free. Hire me. Pay me money. Pay your creators who help build and fund your community. But why wouldn't you use the Tomb of Necro Valley for my Master of Beasts? That seemed like a way better option. Oh, because the monster break wasn't activated. Control the monster. You can target any number of beast monsters you control, return them to their hand, then face up monsters your opponent controls equal to the number of beast monsters you control to their hand for the rest of this turn. Alpha beast cannot attack directly. That's all. But Alpha, I need you. Took you mad long to just do that. Oh, the simulator is better than the competition. Then there is no need to kill the rest of them. But yeah, but the likelihood of them really doing that, like, it's so much. And let's say I say that they can't kill competition. Let's play both sides. Let's just make arguments for both sides. Okay, now they have all the tools necessary to kill competition. They see what's out there, but they literally have everything. They could jump in and new car, like they could do everything that's happening now if they could figure it out. I don't think it's gonna let me special summon for me. I can just activate it, but then it won't move because cards in the graveyard can't be moved by other card effects. Yeah, I have to pop that. Let's do that. Hold on, I'm about to read your comment. Let me get this out the way. Because then you just sent straight to the what you just sent to the graveyard. Add to that, but if I can add you to the name, you send you to the graveyard, do the special summon. It wouldn't really matter. Let's just bring a fractal. Tell you need a fractal on the field. Yeah, we need a fractal on the field. 2 plus warrior monsters. But you need 4. You don't need 3, you need 4. Let's kill you. Let's get some damage going. I didn't activate your effect, so you should be able to attack directly. There should be nothing going on in your hand right now. There should be nothing because you have a card on the field. Let me see. Hold on, World Peace, I got you for a second. Let me just get this move out the way. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what a great move. What a great move by Spidey. Whoa. What a master. You'd think he never played Yu-Gi-Oh before because all the reading he has to do in between plays. You pop every other card on the field. We don't need that right now. Do you make better running special summon? Yeah, special summon. You can do your thing, bro. I'm waiting for him to sort of end his turn, then I will blow up the field and attack directly. Not to the effect. Okay, I just hope it's not a full PTW scheme. I sense if it happens, it will just be another cash grab. Content creators who suggested for years will probably regret it. Of course it would be that. Of course it would be that. Supernaturalist is doing what? Supernaturalist is getting ready to during your main phase add more grade your deck to your hand. Let me let him set it. And then once he does, oh shit. There we go. Alright, blow him up. And then hopefully he ends his turn and I can attack directly in for game. Yay! 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 We did that. No rematch for you. Nobu Manga set that up. Nobu Manga's MVP. How's your comedy career going during COVID times? I have literally only done one show during COVID, and that was 2 weeks ago. About a week ago. A week ago from Friday. So we're heading into 2 weeks. And that was my first time since March 13th or March 14th of 2020. And that felt good. That felt right. It made me forget how much I missed comedy. Like, I knew I missed it. I knew that it was like I've been fiending to go back. I've been to shows. I've been to open mics, but I haven't gone up to practice at an open mic. I didn't go to ask to perform on any shows. I've just been kind of, popping out selectively to see what the scene looked like during COVID. Like when Michael Che from SNL, he was doing like these parking lot shows in like this big giant parking lot. And he would bring out a bunch of people. It was probably easily 150, 200 people. And I would watch that show just to feel the end. Because to me, stand-up comedy is an energy thing. You got to be in the room. And the laughs got to bounce. You got to be able to watch a person laugh. It's hard with the mask on. And I'm not against masks. You have to wear your mask for safety reasons. It's just that during COVID, with a disease like this going on, comedy in that form isn't what's needed. It's not that important right now. We could find other ways to make people laugh in these times. I don't want people risking their lives, getting sick or spreading a disease and killing one of their family members potentially, or harming somebody just because a comedian wants to feel validated by making people laugh. That's not my goal. But I definitely was going out to see what was happening, what was going on the scene, and it took me a while to like really jump. I've written a bunch of stuff. So about a week and a half ago, when we did the Ifty show, which is like the show we do at the New Eureka's Poets Cafe, we've been doing that for a few years. That's like our Def Comedy Jam type show. And now I host it and perform on it. I used to just perform, but now I fucking host the shit. And that was like, it was a really good feeling to get back on stage. I had a lot of fun on stage. I felt like the audience felt it, and it was super dope. George, who's been in the chats before, he came, and it was like I felt like the audience felt me having fun, and we just vibed off each other, and that was like really, really dope that we both had that mutual like energy in sharing that. Like, they saw my vibe, they saw how happy I was, it was infectious, they got it, and like I was trying out 90% of what I was doing was all new stuff, and like everything was hidden. I made up a joke right there on the spot. Like it was really, really, really good. Like it made me, I knew I missed it. I knew I wanted to get back up. I was fiending to get back up, but like when you do it, you're like, God damn, like it was just so fulfilling, because it was just like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like this is the thing. This is you haven't done it for so long. You forgot what it felt like. Like that was super eye-opening. That was dope. It's great. It was great. Who's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character of all time? Raphael and probably Yu-Gi-Oh! with Raphael because of the way how he treated his cards, how I treated my cards. You don't have, growing up and you don't get to, have the money to buy packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards like that. You don't get to go out every weekend and just buy boxes or packs or started. I couldn't even get started actually. A lot of the way they used to get my cards, you don't duel people for it, but like you just get, people who selling it through binders and just like 75-cent cards. You go to card shops and you get like singles like here and there, stuff like that. Like I wasn't really able to get the best condition cards, just like secondhand cards. So they weren't really in the best of conditions. So I always treated them like gold, and that's what made me want to get better, like learning how to use the cards that I had the best of the ability that I've had them with. So that was definitely like you have to be able to respect your cards, and Raphael was like a really big influence on that, because like the way how he played was just so respectful towards his cards. Like he legit cared about, he treated his cards the way Ash treated his Pokemon, and that's something that's like, admirable. So you want to be able to have that type of respect and love for the game of something that you do, and something that not take seriously, like, oh, we're about to kill each other and jump off cliffs while we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Obviously not, but you want to be able to have that type of respect for your cards and what you do, and you want to take pride in being good at it. So that definitely was a big factor, that like Raphael and the way he treated his cards, and the fact, not just the fact that he treated his cards like that, that he beat Yugi because he treated his cards like that. And that was like an emphasis on like Yugi's character arc through that season, which was garbage, but it was like, as a kid watching that was like super influential. Oh yeah, I heard you used to go to comedy clubs in New York for years. How have you been attempting to get back on stage? Yeah, I've been trying just, oh man, rest in peace Richie, man. Richie was the owner of the comedy club that I used to work at so often, and he was also the manager of Eddie Murphy at the height of Eddie Murphy. So like Raw, Delirious, Beverly Hills Cops, like pretty much all of that, he was managing Eddie Murphy. So in his old age, he was like just managing the club that he found Eddie Murphy in, and he had me performing a lot. And in March, he passed away, unfortunately, and now the club's under new management. So it's like, that's just a thing. Dude surrendered. I didn't even get to make a play. Sorry, bro. I was moving too slow. Sorry. But yeah, club's under new management, so I can't really perform there the way we used to, especially with COVID. So I don't know what the clubs are just very like, they're not fully open. They're very like private-y right now. So it's tougher. Comedy-wise, but trying. Okay, I know you started fairly young. No, I started late, to be honest with you. I definitely started. What did you try to activate? It's a sacred order of the sky. I actually started late. I started doing comedy when I was 21. And even in that, I did it I didn't do as much as I should have, and then I ended up taking like a good year, maybe a year and a half off, maybe 2 years, because of like family issues, and I wasn't able to perform because I was working so much. So I couldn't perform as much as I would have liked to have taken it as serious as I had been the past 4 or 5 years. And definitely that was like a big thing that I definitely feel like I should have started right after high school, especially considering that I've been wanting to do stand-up comedy since I was like 12 years old. So right after high school, or even in high school, I should have started. I should have just gotten involved in that. But living in Queens and thinking comedy is Manhattan. It's like, nobody tells you how to get into comedy. So for me, once I finally got into it or found a way into that world, it was like, oh, I wish I would have knew this. I would have did this so much sooner, but nobody knew. So nobody was there to help me. So you just got to figure it out for yourself. But yeah, so considering you were fairly young, how did you develop interest for comedy? And what was it? For comedy and entertaining a crowd. Since I was 12 years old, I've always listened to comedy albums. I've always listen to like Bill Cosby himself, Richard Pryor, Live on Sunset Strip, Nigga You So Crazy. Bunch of comedy albums growing up. Comedy, I always had a smart mouth. That type of stuff. Like, just always, my interest always went towards there. And creatively with the writing and just expressing myself, comedy was always just, it was always a passion of mine. And once I finally did it for the first time, it was like, yep, this is it. This is the thing. This is definitely the thing that you should be wanting to be doing. Oh, you can't special summon because Christy is on the field. Bitch ass nigga. Special summon. You can't special summon, Evan. You can't do anything. So everything this deck does, you can't do. Awesomes. Possums. What was the next question? Entertaining a crowd. You just learn along the way, I guess. You just learn how to entertain people, kind of being a class clown. It's like, I don't want to say some people have it, some people don't, because it's definitely a skill that could build upon. You just got to do it more. You have to fail. You have to do it more and understand what parts didn't work. And you have to be willing to try new things and seeing what works and learning from that. Like, that's the most important part, being able to learn. Like, seeing what works and being able to learn. The same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to be able to, like, all right, where did I mess up in this duel? How can I learn from that? Where's the area for improvement? Let me be able to try something different, go different than the meta. Let me try this tech. Let me add this in it. Let me get rid of a hand trap. Let me add another card that I think boosts the speed. Let me help a card that I think helps the engine. Like, this deck seems to be weak against this certain type of energy. Like, I don't do well against control type decks. So let me add this card to stop that. Like, you got to be able to try different things and being able to learn from that. Super Master Hyperion, what the fuck? Master Flare Hyperion. I didn't even know this card was a thing. Yeah. That's how. That's how I learned how to entertain a crowd. Oops, shit. Okay, as a comedian yourself, has anyone stolen a joke from you? If so, how did it play out and what did you do? I've never felt like somebody has stolen a joke, because in comedy I feel like nobody's inventing the wheel here. Everybody's reinventing or talking about ideas in their own way. So it's like you're gonna have stuff that is, especially if you're a topical comedian or political comedian, you're gonna touch on stuff that other people are gonna talk about. So it's like, it's very hard to talk about something that nobody's talking about. But the best thing for it is, for me, you have to be personable in your material. So whatever you're talking about, it has to connect to you. You have to, for me, I have to be attached to it in some way. So that way I feel like nobody can steal it. Like, I don't like writing jokes that I feel like anybody could have written. So like, let's say with Bill Cosby getting out of jail, of course I can write a think piece or a joke about that, and like it'll be like, I can think really hard and come up with the catchy, punchline, referencing the show or an episode or a character or some shit like that. But like, anybody can do that. I don't want to do that. I'd rather, how does this connect with me personally, and what story do I have personally that I can play with and pull a joke out of? So a lot of my material comes from personal experiences, so that way I don't feel like I can good game, bro, because I had nothing against that. Once you summon that shit, I had literally nothing. Once I had that down pack of learning how to like speak from within and having something personal tied to each joke, and especially with my experiences in life, those are things people can't steal. Like, some people go through the same stuff, but how you felt about it, everybody's not gonna feel. So you're more likely to have that. And then even within that, you might have punchlines and stuff like that. Like, I've had friends who've had jokes literally stolen and told on late night TV, like literally watching late night on Jimmy Fallon and shit, and then like, yo, that nigga's telling my joke, and I felt like, wow, that's crazy, because I don't relate. I've never experienced that. I don't know how it would feel, to be honest with you. Hold on, there's more questions. I just need to get this play out the way. Let's summon no longer, and let's summon no beeper. Nimbles. The Nimbles. The Nimble Gang. Nimble Gang. Nimble Gang. Nimbles. The Nimble Gang. Da 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 da. What can we do? We can special summon you. Special summon level 4 piece more monster from your hand. Effect also return it to the end during the end phase. Da, da, da. I don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because it's negated, and you don't want to do that. But we can. That out the way. Then we have a level 4. Who can we summon? And we're not summoning. Not everything your effect, because you'll pop yourself, and I would be so mad. I'm glad I've learned to not do that. Yeah. Return to the deck, Azkaban, set you. No, let's chill out. Let's chill out for the turn. Let's chill for the turn. Boom. Okay. Yeah, man, I feel the same. Always great feeling to make someone laugh, get that feedback, especially after the last year. I think people need happiness and good laughs more than ever. Absolutely. Just stand-up comedy ain't the way for it right now. Y'all can make skits. Y'all can do Instagram. Y'all got TikTok now. Like, so many different ways to make people laugh. And the world can use it. Impact the No, there's nothing. Yeah, there's no reason. Love Bastion from GX actually added synergy to every deck and mastered multiple strategies simultaneously. Then he just bullshit his way to victories. Yeah, you gotta respect the way he played. You gotta respect the way he played. Okay, if he's gonna special summon that, then can I do that? Okay, definitely game manager. And this kind of special summon. I can definitely negate manage you. Ooh. Ash was a horrible trainer. Ash was definitely a horrible trainer. Oh my god, that helps out so much. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's see you. Let's do you. Hold on. Who we got? Just press something more. There you go. Oh, I had moves coming. Man. Look at me. I had moves coming. So you don't mess with your ops. Alright, let's back in the chat. Let's go back. Let's dig back in the chat before I start another game. That was a good game. Yeah, we love Bastion. Ash was a horrible trainer. This motherfucker. How are you? I'm doing great. Alpha, Beta, Omega, Gamma, Delta. Season 4 is the best. Hi, Spidey. Did you try the new Poké Knights? Actually, I did not. Bought 5 box sets of the Poké Knights and got all whack super rares. That's funny. I think they came out around the time the last time I played. I think I've seen like a piece of it. I haven't been involved in like the past 2 weeks to a month of Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah. I definitely have not seen it. Because I don't know if they really help out the Pokémons. Have you ever seen someone roll on the floor and laughed after hearing a punchline of a joke you wrote? Actually, this ties into the stolen joke idea. Okay. This was before Dave Chappelle's last stand-up special. This was around the time when Oprah Winfrey did the Finding Neverland documentary interviews about Michael Jackson. I had a joke about Michael Jackson, and it was similar. It wasn't the same punchline, but I was doing that joke for about a couple months, maybe about a month or two. Then obviously Dave's probably doing it longer. Dave Chappelle special comes out, and he does a joke about Michael Jackson, and our jokes were they weren't the same punchline, but it was basically the same thing. And that was like, do I think Dave Chappelle stole my joke? No. No, obviously not. It's just that the joke that I wrote was a common thought. It was a joke anybody could have said. And it wasn't like I'm gonna stop doing it because people might think I'm stealing from Dave Chappelle, because they're gonna obviously know his joke over mine and just his superiority, celebrity thing or whatever. But also that within that joke, it wasn't really worth it. It wasn't that much legs to it, so there was no point in trying to keep the joke. And in that was like, only reason why I'm saying that now is because I remember doing it, and the first time I did it on stage, a man fell out of his chair, falling back. Like he laughed so hard, he leaned back and fell out of his chair. And that's why I remember the joke. And then I remember a couple months later, the Dave Chappelle thing came out, and he had made a joke with basically the same ending. And it was same ending, different punchlines. But the premise of the joke, the point of the joke was still the same. And that was like damn, I gotta stop doing the joke. Oh, did my camera just die out? I know my camera did not just die on me. Either way, it was dope, but you can't do the joke anymore. To be honest with you guys, can't do the joke anymore. What else is in here before we get back into another game? Looks like while Spidey has appeared, getting your butt kicked again. Actually, I've been doing pretty alright. I'm not doing well, but the games are going pretty well because I'm using Tri-Brigades. Obviously, Tri-Brigades is one of the best decks in the game. I just do Nimble in there to be like, ooh, look what these can do. Be honest, Evan, have you ever made a joke about an ex or Kisame on stage? I've never talked about Kisame on stage. There's nothing to talk about there. That's all here. If I ever have a joke about Kisame, I'm bringing it here. I'm bringing it to you first. Other than that, ex, not personally. Like, I'm definitely speaking in hyperbole about having exes, but never a joke specifically about an ex. I don't have that in me. I've spoken in hyperbole about exes, but never specifically about an ex. I never thought about it like that. Also, those type of stuff would never translate on stage because it's so personal to me. I'm gonna say something about it that is like, if you know the person, you understand, and if you don't know the person, you're not gonna understand, and the audience never knows the person, so it never helps. What deck you running this time? I'm running Tri-Brigades. Manga. When was the last time you went to locals to compete in a tournament, and would you consider doing it again spontaneously? The last time was probably the last time I went to a sneak preview, because I know the over there they do a tournament with the packs and stuff like that. And I haven't done that in a very long time because I always want to do sneak previews with Anthony. So I think the last time was probably on this channel. You hype for Master Duel? Absolutely not. I feel like Konami's getting ready to steal all of the monies. What's up, Spidey? What up, Tony Brooks? What up? What up? Damn, dude fell out his chair. Damn, okay. Damn, I'm about to say, what happened? Damn. Damn, dude fell out his chair after the punchline. That's definitely a highlight of your comedy career. The highlights of my comedy career isn't the dude falling out of his chair. You get people with wild ass laughs before, but the highlights of my career are really the stuff that happens behind the scenes. because there's, you know, you have idols, you have, it's like getting that respect and recognition from people you've looked up to, and the fact that like there's people who I can perform after or talk to in the comedy world who's like, yo, I used to watch you growing up, and like that's like, to them it's just, I'm just another dude, but for me it's like, bro, it is a big deal that I'm like the validation, like oh shit, you're pretty funny, kid. Like I did a TJ Miller really helped me out a lot. TJ Miller helped, and TJ Miller's from movies and shit like that. He was in Deadpool and shit like that, and he was running late for a show, and I had to perform until he got there, so he watched me perform a little bit, and we talked afterwards, and like that was pretty cool. Like to me, those, and like what, Joe Budden's one of my favorite, you know, people outside of comedy, but like I love his podcast and stuff like that. And I spoke to him one time. He let me perform on the show in front of his audience, and that was super dope. And me and him talked backstage, and he said he liked my stand-up, and that was like those type of things are like the highlights of my comedy. It's always behind the scenes. On stage is the work. That's the work. It's no behind the scenes is the work, but also like I love what I like. That's for me, really. It's for me and for the audience. But like the behind the scenes stuff like that's the stuff that matters a lot to me. I just got done with fitness class and noticed you were live. Thanks for checking it out, man. We here, we live, baby, we live. Our neighbors is driving mad loud. So are you still getting your butt kicked again? Nope. Not today. Unfortunately, not today. We only had one loss, and that was against Archlord Christie. But that was like a one turn, one and done. So I was like, it is what it is. Guy just had the hand. Hey, Spidey, do you have a format you remember being your favorite? Do I have a format that I remember as being my favorite? Not really. Formats didn't really matter until after Gladiator Beast for me, to be honest with y'all. And even after that, maybe... Nah, because I wouldn't bring it to just a format. I would definitely say it's more of like a era, because like that 2015, 2014, 2014 to 2016, that era was probably my favorite time in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because like the channel was popping, me and Kisame was like really, really practicing, we were going really, really hard. So it was like, that really does help a lot. And yeah, that era, that was like Nibble mangas, that was like Shadalls, Atlanteans, Fire Fist a bit, but like that era, Phantom Beast, XYZ was going a little bit crazy. Like that era, wind-ups, that era, that was probably my favorite time in Yu-Gi-Oh! Still getting into the hey Spidey, I feel like it's been forever. It has been a while. It has been a while. And me and this person are having a mirror match right now. But it has definitely been a while. I've been missing for a while. So much has been happening, not good things, and I had to take time. I didn't have the strength to stream. Did not have it. Wasn't sick or anything. I just was going through a lot of personal stuff. Dude quit. Guess he made mistakes. Made a mistake. It happens. Yeah, it's going through personal stuff. Couldn't really stream. Have you been with a girl who was a bit clingy? Yes, I remember. I recall you saying in a video from years ago that a girl you were dating used to constantly text you stating she missed you after you dropped her off. That's just a thing girls do. That's just a thing girls do. That part isn't clingy. There's other things that they do that's clingy. That shit is like that. Not so much. That's regular stuff. But other things girls do, like girls will hold your time for hostage. Like there's one thing that if a girl clingy to me, that when girls hold your time for hostage until you like have to really, really speak out, like, hey, I gotta do something, gotta go away now. That type of stuff. Like that demanding of time. That's the clinginess. But that not really. I didn't think of it like that. I mean, Magic the Gathering arena is fine. Then again, it is cold money. Yeah. It could just be an opportunity for them to get in on the online market and just make money. And that's not what I'm looking forward to be honest with you. Oh, the Melfi. Nice. The Melfi. I like that. Just activate Kit Kat. Is the Can We Not podcast still available, or is it done? No, Can We Not podcast is done. Ripped off of streaming. I believe the only episode on streaming is the last episode, the episode 100. That is the only episode that is on your podcast apps. That is the only one that is there. Other than that, no, I should have put the other one. Should have brought you Fractal. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, because of reasons, those podcasts can't exist. Whatchamacallit? Can we activate that? No, I don't want to activate that. Yeah, I don't want to activate that. What do you do when you destroy my battery? You do something. If you're calling special number, some special number monster, you're going to target this card for an attack. You return the card to the head, special number level 2 alone monster from your deck. I'm not really a fan of that. So I'll let you keep that. Yeah, I'll let you keep that. You can also special number beast monster. You can send a monster from your hand to the graveyard. I don't try to ones from a different type. You can save it for the next turn. Yeah, we can save it for the next turn. There's 2 in here. So let's do that. Thank God I summoned the right ones. I definitely clicked the wrong spot by accident. Is there any major synergy between Nimbles and Tri-Brigades besides levels? Also, great to see you back on streaming and YouTube, but remember, prioritize your mental health. That's absolutely 100% right. The Nibble Mode mangas, if you use them correctly with the Tri-Brigades, I feel like the ability to swarm the field helps get extra material with the Tri-Brigades to get into your plays and get into the actual links better. Return the card to the deck. We don't need you. Okay, we can still need to bury this. That's a beast monster. Let's do it. Let's take his guy and go crazy with it. Oh, shouldn't I be able to take that? Why can't I take that? Quick effect. Once per turn, you can attach one beast monster from your hand or face up field to this card. Face up on the field. Beast monster's face up on the field. It doesn't specifically say it has to be my side of the field. It just says the field. I should be able to take that. From my understanding, apparently I can't read. End your turn before you lose, man. That's the stuff. That's like, I know I can read. My comprehension may not be top tier, but it's not that bad. So that's a beast monster. This is a quick effect. I can take beast monsters. I should be able to rip that, attach that to myself, and attack directly. That's a beast monster. I should be able to pull that. Quick effect. Once per turn. Doesn't have to be my turn. I should be able to pull that. Can't activate nothing in response. Somebody explain that one to me. It is what it is. I'm not mad at it, but like, I would appreciate the explanation behind that. That's not really what it is, but like, I mean, while you're doing that, bro, have fun. I'm gonna look that up. Melfi Mommy. Cause that cards. Maybe I read that wrong, but maybe it looks wrong on my side. Where's the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki? The dude win yet? No. Is it my turn yet? No. Because that just does not shit right with me. I need to read the rulings. I'll read the rulings after the duel. Nope. I'll read the rulings after the duel. Did they just change up like the whole Yu-Gi-Oh wiki thingy? I just want to read the the judgments, like the rulings. That's all I want to read is the rulings. There. Tips. No rulings. Tips. No controversial rulings on this card. Just tips. Just vibes. We don't have any rulings. We don't have any like real judgment here. It's just vibes. I love when you can duel somebody and there's no rulings and there's no like real chain of command and like no real reading of effects. It's just vibes. Like that's what we're doing right here. We're just vibing out right now, guys. Welcome to the stream, bro. Where we're just vibing out to my L's that don't make sense. We just vibes. We just vibes now. We're not duels anymore. We're just vibes. We're just vibing out like vibes. I needed my graveyard, you sons of mother. You dirty whore. You little whatever. Alright. What y'all in here saying? Y'all in here making fun of me. Will you consider getting a Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo? Absolutely not. Knowing how influential it's been in your life. Absolutely not. Some of the nibbles are beast type. Yeah, which helps with Tri Brigades. What is your favorite anime duel across every series? Gotta think about that one. Probably Joey versus the guy Valen with the machine stuff, and he summoned the Lord of the Red. That was like super duper dope. I think Melfi Mommy attaches your beast monsters. I just wish it said that. Because it said face up on the field. I just wish. What other ones do you hate besides Side Frame, Lord, Vice One, Dark World? You hit the top ones. Well, just look at Mephi. There's only vibes to be found on that card. Yeah, it's just vibes. It's just vibes, guys. We're not dueling here. We're just vibes. We're just vibes. Let's just vibe. Let's just vibe. Let's just vibe out. We're just vibes. Let me see. We can't do anything with that. So it's just my cards. Of course it is. I wanted to just see, just in case, because I wanted to see, and it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. But let's just. From your hand, face up field. Alright. So it's just my cards. It's just I could have went to my action, I could summon something else, Melfi. I could have summoned something else, Melfi Mommy. I could have did something else. But I thought you was nice. You're not nice, you're just vibes. That's all it is. I have never had Del Taco. Some Taco Bell's trash. I wouldn't eat any of them. It's just vibes. It's just vibes. Mephi Mommy's just vibes, bro. It's just vibes. Hold on. Let me actually edit. I want to read this real quick. Let me read what it says. Can I put this on the stream? I probably can't. I don't want to. Alright. Mephi Mommy. This card is easily summoned with 3 materials using Obedience School. Thanks. You can also use Rank Up Magic Astro Force on this card to summon Diamond Direwolf. Wow. Level 2 beast monsters that can be used as XYZ material for this card. And then they go on a long list of every level 2 beast monster. That's it. Just vibes. There's no real rulings, and there's no real tips. It's just vibes. It's just vibes, y'all. That's all it is. We just vibes. Meffy Mommy, man. We just vibe. Let's give a highlight to Meffy Mommy real quick. Come on, guys. Let's give a real quick highlight to Meffy Mommy right now. Meffy Mommy. Come on. It's just vibes. This just in. We had to let y'all know what the real effect was. It's just vibes. Did my light cut off? Did it really cut off, or did it just... The battery just dies like that? Oh, the battery does just die like that. Where's the charger? Yeah, I can actually charge this. Unplug this from here. Ghetto. I'm doing this now as if I'm not about to leave stream after one. I'm gonna do one more duel and then I'm gonna leave the stream. Because Dipset versus... Thankfully, it was nothing important. But Dipset versus the Locks is coming on, and I need that. I need that in my life. Oh no! Wait, no. Thank you. Get that right there. Whatever. Back to the vibes. My light. Whoop. Sorry, y'all. Not a glitch. Just vibes. It's not a glitch. It's just vibes. What you're experiencing right now is just vibes. It's just vibes. We'll do one more and then we'll get out of here. I won't waste your time. This is the deck list. As you guys can see, Nibiru doesn't really need to be here. It's a bunch of these guys. Panda doesn't really... I put Panda in because I like his ability, but then because there's no synchro monsters, Panda doesn't need to be here. But I also like Panda's ability that you can, when this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, I get the special summon one beast monster from my deck and graveyard. Like, that kind of helps here and there sometimes. But it's just vibes. And then the spell and trap cards can... they're not that bad. Let's do one more. We'll do one more, and then we are out of here. We are outies. Are you going to watch season 11 of The Walking Dead? I haven't watched season 1 of The Walking Dead. How's that for you? How's that? I haven't watched that at all. I've been watching the Disney series of like Loki and stuff like that. And Loki was the best one because that was like the only one that actually did like real like nerd fan service that helped. All the other ones was like building up as if it were gonna like have this crazy twist, and it was like, no, we're a Disney series, we don't do that. And then Loki finally was like, all right, we'll do it. And then Black Widow was kind of trash. Uh-oh. And the trains. Oh, goodness gracious. The trains. But other than that, the last series that I watched for real was Invincible. And Invincible was so good that I had to like read the entire comic series because I was like, I'm not waiting for a bunch of seasons of this. I need to know what happens. This is too good. This is definitely the last one. Let's pop you. Damn, I'm not stronger than that. I was like, that's not stronger than that. I wanted to pop it and bring it back. That's just not okay. Wait. Okay, let's do that. Let's try that. I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's try that. I just want to get this nigga out of here. Quick effect guitar machine monster. You control, destroy both that monster and all one. You control, you go to left, everyone's face up on the field. And this card is draw battle card effect. Oh, okay. That solved itself. Let's summon Nerval. Nerval can go into absolutely nothing. Nope. Set. End my turn. Give it one last one. Wow, Twin Twisted. You don't see that every day. That was dope. Alright. But after this, the stream is over. Everybody go home. Get your Dipset hats on. Dipset versus the Locks. Get your game on. And we'll be ready. Dude, hurry up. You kind of have it right now on me. I don't have anything. I'm gonna do the rest of this duel with this hat on. Whoa, buddy, you're wildin' right now. Chris B. Whoa. You're wildin', buddy. You're wildin'. Who can you bring to your hand? Who's gonna save me from this? Come on, Fractal. Save me. I lost. There we go, guys. There it is. We probably went 4-2, 5-2, something like that. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. This was fun. I have to go. Y'all should have to go. It has been fun. I need to go. It started. It's starting. I need to go. I'll see y'all hopefully Thursday. If not, I'll see y'all next week. I need to get back seriously doing these streams more. I miss y'all. I appreciate everybody who joined in, who's in here. We're gonna try to get some more content with Kisame, wedding footage, all that type of stuff. But yeah, I'm outies. Peace, love, and hug your mother. Bye.